sold all my stuff and moved to a foreign country I'd never been to before, never didn't know anybody, didn't speak the language, along with my mom and my dog because, I'm nothing if not committed, right, Jackson? He's so happy here. And have never been happier, honestly. So I have some notes about what it's like to live in Croatia, the pros, the cons, the brutal truth, and this is just based on my experience. So some of the pros are the safety. Okay. I can walk around like this all hours of the day at night. You're not going to get catcalled, grabbed. Like, you don't have to hold your stuff. Someone's going to steal it on the bus. Like, that is such a huge pro. And I was talking to this guy who's part Croatian, and I was like, why is it so safe here? And he's like, we think it's this just magical combination of Balkans, the culture, the history, the values, the people. They just don't do that. It's so dope. The natural beauty. Life is better when you're around beautiful things. Now, one thing I was not ready for was all the graffiti. There is mad graffiti everywhere. We're in Split. Got the sea, the mountains, Marian Forest, all the islands. I mean, it's amazing. But then the graffiti's everywhere. It kind of does spoil the charm. Cost of living is not as cheap as I was anticipating. Of course, if you're a digital nomad and you have a foreign salary, it's much better because you can afford the things rather than if you're on a Croatian salary. That's really hard for them. But I took him to the vet last week, 41 euros for the exam, antibiotics, and the shot. That in the States, easily $1,000. Easily. They won't even look at you for less than $1,000. It's insane. People are really open-hearted. Our host on our first day here brought us this whole bowl of cherries, a bunch of fresh fruits and vegetables from their garden, and she told me to pick as many cherries as I want, and I didn't think she was serious, so I was eating cherries all the time. I'm like, oh my gosh, is she gonna notice? Is she gonna say something? No, they really mean it. But he speaks English, which is cool, but I think you should still learn some Croatian. It's a slower pace of life. You see a lot of families out and about together and they're just enjoying themselves, and it's moms and dads, not just moms, and they don't need an excuse to hang out with each other. I just spent 3 hours getting coffee with a guy and his girlfriend that I just met like 2 weeks ago at a digital nomad entrepreneur meetup. It's not as easy to start a business here. They're not as friendly to it's not as entrepreneurial, but then the good part about that is there's way less competition, which I think is a good thing. What else do you want to know about living in Croatia?